Alright, in this video, I'm getting ready to explain how to raise prices in your lawn care business. When you're raising prices in your lawn care business, the first thing you want to look at is you want to look at how busy you are compared to how much money you're making. Meaning, okay, let's say your phone ringing all day, you working 12 hours a day, and everybody who calling you, they agreeing to all the prices you saying, and you just maxed out, can't do no more. Alright, so you maxed out. That's when you want to raise your prices in your lawn care business. At that point. And the way I do it, there's a lot of different ways to do it, but the way I do it is when I actually get to that point where I'm too busy to, when I get so busy and backed up, that's when I go ahead and raise them. It don't matter what season it is, really. The only time I wouldn't do it if it was late summer. If it was late summer, I wouldn't change the price. So I wait till it just gets so busy to where I'm just maxed out, can't take it no more. And I only would suggest raising prices one time a year, and try not to do it late summer, fall, towards the end of the year. But you can change them during the season. You definitely could raise prices during the season. You don't have to wait till the next season to do it. All you have to do is, all right, this is what I do. Let's just say it's May and I'm just maxed out. My price is too low. Everybody is saying yes. And what I do is I just raise the price up $5 on everybody. I just tell everybody before I cut it that this is what I say in a text message usually is I text them because I put, like, let's say for instance somebody called me, text me and asked me to cut their grass. I text them back and I say, yes, I could cut it, but I had to go up $5 on everybody because business expenses are higher. I send a simple text message just like that, and usually they'll text back and say, okay, I'm all right with that. 9 times out of 10, most of your customers, if you maxed out, you can't do no more work. And everybody who calling you, they all saying yes. And your schedule is already full. If you that high in demand, it's worth it for you to raise your prices. It's worth it for you to raise your prices. I wouldn't do it you do want to kind of stick around the average price around your area. You don't want to go too high, but it's really supply and demand. If you really high in demand, then you could just command higher prices. That's just being a businessman. If you able to make your phone ring more than the next person, that person might have to keep their prices low because they just don't advertise as much as you do, or they just they're not in the same like region as you, where they can command that much money. And even some suburbs, they give tickets and violations if they let the grass get a certain height. In the neighborhoods where I cut at, they don't let the grass get past like 8 inches, or they'll give you a fine and come cut it and then charge you later and give you a bill for it. So they really need people that's reliable. And then that's just my take on raising prices. You just have to either before the season start, or if you notice that you just way too busy, like spring rush is a good time to raise prices because they need the grass cut every week, and they're way less likely to cancel their service during the spring rush. So that's the best time to raise them. And like I said, just tell each one, if they call you, tell each one, even if they on a routine, let them know before you cut it that it's a $5 or whatever, $10 raise on everybody. And even if I don't raise the price, even if I do have different prices for other people, I don't actually say that, because when I tell the customers that I'm raising the price on everybody, then they know that it's not personal against them. And that's what puts them at ease. They don't want to feel like, okay, I never come to them and say, okay, well, I've been, doing my route, and I noticed that your specific yard is not priced right. So I need to adjust your price and make your price personally higher. That saying it, I mean, you can do it like that, but to me, I feel like the customers take it more personal if you just telling them that their yard is the only one being raised up. So my approach has always been to just tell them that I'm raising prices across the board because I have to, because of inflation and because of higher business expenses. And that's pretty much, and when I say it, it's the truth. That's not an actual lie. I really have to raise the prices up across the board because of higher business expenses. It happens in all the companies, and they start raising prices. Even your personal life, if prices start going up because of inflation, you got to make adjustments in your business. So I think this is a good year to raise prices. I'm raising prices this year. I'm going across the board. I'm raising up prices $5 on every customer, and I'm not going to cut their yard unless they agree to that. And I'm gonna ask them if it's okay. That's what I usually say. I ask them, is it okay first? You gotta ask them. Don't just cut it and then tell them it's gonna be higher later. Don't do that. Don't do it like that. All right. So if you have any questions about raising prices, just hit me up in the comment section. I can give you a little extra details on your specific situation. If it's not the same as what I just described. And I'm Kevin with Quality Lawn Care. Hit the subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the bell so you notified when I make these videos. That's my son Jonah, my helper.